Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and remember guys, this is for adults. Guys, don't forget to check me out on Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest to find all the photos that you want of these videos.
What's up you guys, it's ZacJacDan coming at you with another Mondo video. This time we're talking about the X-Men, the animated series, Mondo figures, 12-inch scale. Let's get started.
So here's your nice little write-up for this Mondo Wolverine from the X-Men animated series. $200 for this guy. And like I said, there will be a variant. I'll show you that later. Here we go with Wolverine laying in his bed, checking out a picture of Jean, of course with Cyclops sitting in the background. This was the original tease, renderings of what this Wolverine was going to look like. And here is the shot of him in the bed in the cartoon itself versus what they provided us. And man, did they make him look sad in the figure in this particular head sculpt. Check out this box. It's amazing looking, showing off how Wolverine was laying in that bed. Very popular meme out there from the show. Here it is from the front of the package. You can see him laying in that bed. Side and back of the package. It does come with multiple heads, 5 different heads. It's different claws and hands. A chicken leg in the picture there. Here's a nice scale shot of somebody holding him. So these figures are massive, which hence the name Mondo, I guess, right? Top of the package here. Back of the package, showing that artwork from the show. Showing off some of the weapons in use and also the head sculpts. Got you a nice Morph head sculpt as well. There's that turkey leg. One claw popping out of his hand there. That's pretty cool. Take all the claws out as well. Got the grimacing look. Sad look when he's looking at the Jean picture. Really cool. Got that nice cartoon look to it too with the paint scheme on it. You can see a lot of the shadows. And like I said, here is all the head sculpts. And the hands. And all the accessories he does come with. There will be another variant coming out soon, which is called the Pride of X-Men variant. So it's the brown and yellow costume.
So back on August 24th, 2021, this thing did go up for pre-order. There are only 500 available at $200 each. This particular Logan is going to come packed upright and ready for action rather than being in the bed scene. You can see the Wolverine face there without the mask. You can see the claws popped. The weird power effect that's coming off the claws there. Regular hands with no claws. A morph head. Still has the picture of Jean and Scott together. 2 different masked heads, one with the teeth grinning, one with his mouth closed. Drumstick there. There is your size of what these Mondos look like. 1/6 scale. There's his chicken bone or turkey bone, wherever it is he's eating. There's that power effect that goes on those claws. So not a bad looking brown and yellow costume Wolverine here. And there's your Morph head and the picture of Jean and Scott. It's a pretty cool roundabout there. I like that other hand there that's saying come here and get some. So here is that general release version of Wolverine. You see the box is completely different. It's not got the bed, it's just got the animation on there. So that's pretty cool, showing that animated versions for the series. Side of the package there. Back of the package showing some more of the animation. Again, it is the same exact figures, just coming in a different box. 11.5 inches tall.
And we also will be getting a Mondo Magneto. And check out all those head sculpts. Wow. Different effects with his magnetism as well, and hands. So that'll be pretty awesome looking.
So check out this Magneto. Got the hovering Wolverine right there. Nice red packaging. I'm not sure we're getting that though, unless that's some kind of slip cover. And then check out how big this guy is. Massive. Without the helmet on, got the nice hair, the morph head, the different pieces there, effects for the magnetism. And there is a nice turnaround GIF of him cell shading the different heads he's coming with and all the effect pieces he's coming with, all the hands. And that's pretty cool. The hands actually have magnets in them to hold those pieces. Got the figure stand and then something that's all wadded up there. That's pretty cool. And so here's Magneto's package, front and back. You can see the package shows number 2 from 2022, Mondo. It shows some sketches of what it was going to look like and how it ended up looking. Animated series. You open it up, you see the inside of the package, all the different heads around it, a little write-up on Magneto. Now, these are from ZacJacDan. You can see that in the bottom right corner there. Nice little flap there around the outside of the package. Let's see some nice shots here of the animated series version of Magneto. All kinds of different heads. Got the bearded head. Got the accessory here that's metal just crunched up. Stoic face. Angry face. Got the long hair. Got the effect pieces that are magnets to his hands. Again, with that effect piece there, they can wad up. Another piece that you can wrap around Wolverine if he wants to. Again, with that beard. And the morph face. Some more nice shots of Magneto going against Wolverine with some of his magnetism. And Wolverine going against Magneto too. The nice hair sculpt for Magneto there. The shot showing the magnetism and the metal kind of pieced all together off his magnetized hands. So that's cool. So there you go. You can see where it's holding the piece with his hand and without it there. Nice close up of that face sculpt. Both magnetized pieces on his hands. There you can see how they look without the hands on them. And you see a nice shot of that cell shading right there. These animated series Magneto. Good shot of him from all angles. Different head sculpts on. Nice cape. Here he is all angles too. We already saw the GIF that was flipping around, but here he is from all angles. And even more angles. And then thanks to ZacJacDan, we got some shots here of Jubilee in person. effect pieces she's coming with, the glasses, the bubble gum. Got a Slurpee there. Power of pieces there in her hands. 2 different sets. And the, what is that, chili dog or something maybe? Alright, so here's a nice little gif of Jubilee spinning around. And then in front of her package as well, you see a figure number 3 from Mondo 2022. And then here's the inside of her package. There's a nice little write-up if you want to pause and read it. Got the Velcro holding it up. All the different head sculpts she comes with. Then we got all kinds of official images here from Mondo. Here's the scale. Like I said, this is smaller than Wolverine and Magneto. You see the tiny little piece on that one hand. Goggles up, or glasses up, whatever you want to call it. This is a limited edition version here with the helmet, skateboard. Also with this pixie head right here, that's a limited edition. So all these nice pictures right here are all just limited edition. Again with the skateboard, the knee pads there. And this is your general release right here. With the Slurpee and the bubble gum. And the effect pieces. The effects we showed off a little bit ago. Up close with the happy face. Got the skateboarder head and skateboard. Her with Wolverine, little size comparison. Effect pieces on both. Bubble gum out, little tiny little effect piece on that hand. There's this other head. Again with the bubblegum head. Big effect piece off the hand with the glasses down. So pretty cool for Jubilee. So here's some more of the official images. This is the regular release with those effect pieces, but it does come with both. So there is the general release. You can see all the accessories it comes with. The different hands, the fries, the Slurpee, the stand, the effect pieces, and 4 different head sculpts there. And then you have your limited edition, which paired with the skateboard and the gear. Different portraits there, including her look from Jubilee's Fairy Tale Theater. So 2 extra head sculpts, and the skateboard and knee pads are what you get with the limited edition version. So there's the skateboards and the knee pads and the extra head. There is the Jubilee's Fairy Tale Theater. Some extra accessories with the skateboard. Again, the Slurpee comes with the original and the other one. Accessory pieces come with both. So there she is in action. The glasses up and down. Got the jacket from the back there looking good. The Slurpee in the hand. Bubblegum out the mouth. Here she is from all angles, which we saw with the GIF where she was spinning around, but here it is. Snapshot. And the other angles. There's the 3 so far: Magneto, Wolverine, and Jubilee. Alright, so here's our Mondo Gambit. You can see he is 12 inches tall. Got his bow staff, his cards, and there's a nice little roundabout showing him in his trench coat. Here you can see him again with the cards and the bow staff, with the smiling face. Got the 4 different head sculpts there he comes with, and all these extra accessories we're going to go through here. But you can see all those hands he comes with. Not a bad set of accessories there. So this one's kind of a weird one. Got the half Gambit, half Mystique head. Looks a little odd to me, but I love this card on the right here, glowing, ready to be thrown. It's got the little sparkle on it, like it's shining in the animation. But there is that Mystique Gambit head, his gun as well. There is on the left there a shot of him without his cowl on. You see this glowing chain as well.
detail on that chain. See the back of his figure here with the cell shading on the jacket there a lot. Got the throwing card here. Set. A little box here he probably stole from somebody. I can't remember in the story right away. But if you also see right here the collar, this is when they took his powers with these collars. Got a set of 4 aces there in his hand. A little smiling face. I love this little hand set right here where he's got one set pushing the cards down to the other set, and that's a pretty cool little animation. Again with the throwing cards. The other figures that have been made so far with Wolverine, Jubilee, and Magneto. Here's some of those official images they did, 1/6 scale figure. If you wanted to buy 2, you can have him going up against a partial Mystique. There's that glowing card, his regular face not smiling. Smiling face. You got Jubilee with her collar on too, so he comes with 2 of them, one for her, one for him. And then going up against Magneto is all the X-Men. And there's that teaser picture that we had for the Gambit right there.
Here's your Gambit package front and back. Inside there, you got it right up there on Remy.
Alright, so here we go with Sabretooth. You got the little tease on the right there with the shadow, knowing we're getting a Sabretooth in this animated series Mondo scale. And here you see the roundabout of this amazing looking Sabretooth figure. Wow. So here you see he has a detonator and a bomb that he's got. Got the nice grinning face, the huge mane on his back there, the spikes off the back of his arms, sharp claws, beautiful paint job. See him going at Wolverine here. And destroying him. You can see he's got a fisted hand there as well as the claw hand. And here's your scale. He is 13 inches up to the top of his mane. This is the general release where he just has extra hands, the bomb and detonator, the extra head with the open mouth, and the robot skull there, whatever that is. Lots of accessories here for this guy. Again, going up against Wolverine, and the shadows here. I love the teeth there with the open mouth sculpt. There's that bomb and detonator. The robot head. You can see him in a pose there with his massive claw off the back of his arm there. From the back you can see that paint job, like the cell shading type effects there. There's the box it's going to come with. You see it is number 5, 2023 from Mondo. And here is the exclusive version. You can see what it comes with as exclusive: a different head sculpt, a laser, and a mask. So there's that laser in his hand right there on the right. All the other stuff is the same as the original release. So you can see him on that laser. And here with the other head sculpt and the mask over his face. So pretty cool exclusive features there. And here he is compared to the rest of the Mondo X-Men the Animated Series figure so far. He's really about the same height as Magneto and Gambit, but then you put that mane on there and it makes him a little bit taller. He's definitely wider than them though.
Alright, here's our Logan figure for SDCC 2023. Got different face sculpts there for him. Claws popping, jacket on, jacket off. Got the figure stand, all those extra hands. Nice little roundabout video of him. Showing 11 inches high for him. Back side going against Sabretooth. Get that blue cell shading tint to the hair. Boots, belt. Claws popped and not. Angry face. Stoic face. There's that jacket and how it works.
there he is compared to the regular Wolverine. And you can put that head on the regular Wolverine. Alright, another SDCC 2023 is another Magneto. This time he's got that black face underneath the helmet. Got the effect pieces, which are magnetic. Figure stand. The hands are all magnetic. Nice little roundabout of him. 12 inches tall for him. There's that black face underneath the mask. Goes with the regular face as well. And the one without the helmet. There's magnetic pieces on the hands. Air clincher. Get with that black face underneath. Alright, here's your nice comparison between your regular release Magneto and your San Diego Comic-Con Magneto here. You see the cell shading on one and regular on the other. Shiny helmet on the SDCC and boots as well. Belt, arms. Very, very different figure. There's the tease for it. And the actual figure. As you can see, he's got different size tentacles that he comes with. Smiling face, regular face, no smile face. There's the different tentacle sizes and extra hands. Long hair, cell shading all over him. Coming at you. Back side of the figure, big old knee pads. Roundabout video showing him off. There's his knee pads up front, the hair from the back. There's the packaging for him. All the different faces. Going up against some X-Men. Alright, so here's a Mega Redden package, front and back. Inside the package here with the Velcro and the figure actually in the package. So you can see an exclusive Rogue figure here with multiple head sculpts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different head sculpts. That's awesome. Plus there's a Sentinel base that comes with it with this exclusive from Mondo. Extra hands there, one without the glove, two without the glove. One with just the glove there by itself, one crushing the gun, and then one with a power effect on it. I love that they put an X-Men Evolution head in here as well. Winking head, angry, kind of regular, and then shooting another power blast like Cyclops out of her eyes. Got the headband around her head on 4 of the sculpts. But yeah, exclusive figure here for Mondo. There's that eye effect head, winking head there. X-Men Evolution. She's got her bomber jacket on. There she is with Gambit. You can actually order her with Gambit as a 2-pack as well. That's an exclusive as well from Mondo. I shouldn't say a 2-pack. You can just get them together. Here's a nice roundabout showing them off, showing her off, especially on the Sentinel base there. Crushing that gun. Going up against Sabretooth, again with the gun and that Sentinel base, that Jubilee in the background. There's that power effect on her arm. I guess that's ice, probably for Iceman maybe. Close up on that base. There's just the kissy face. Green eyes. Again with that optic blast. Evolution. She's 11.75 inches tall. Which is surprising. You think with that tall hair she'd be even taller. Going up against the evil mutants there with the rest of her X-Men. Close up that base where her foot kind of fits in it like she crushed it. Again with the optic blast, the belt there, the winking eye, all the extra hands, accessories zoomed in on. Her and Gambit. Again, look at her. Her hair is as tall as him totally right there. Close up on that base. And there's all the Mondo so far for the X-Men. Got your Rogues package here, front and back. There she is inside. You can see the extra heads, the Sentinel base there. The right up on the inside. Now here's a little tease for a Cyclops figure coming. X-Men 97 animated series. Showing that visor in his hand. And here he is. Nice blast effect there, optical blast. Interesting ways. Pew, pew, pew. Got him a nice cup of coffee with his glasses on, his bomber jacket. No blast effect, a little glint of it with his bomber jacket on. Fist bump with Rogue. An exclusive head there, or effect piece. 12 inches tall, of course. So here's the general release with these different hands, extra head, open mouth, and the different visor pieces there. And here's the exclusive limited edition with the bomber jacket. The different head sculpts there with the glasses on and off. The massive blast effect there. And then the robotic head. Again, there's that regular release. And the exclusive shot. Nice little roundabout with and without the bomber jacket on. See the blast effect there, regular shot. Pointing up in the air. Communication through that X symbol on his chest. Nice blast effect through that goggles and without it. Head screaming. Beautiful shadow effect on these figures. With Wolverine, Gambit. And the blast effect. So yeah, check out this exclusive shots here. Like I said, the bomber jacket, the glasses, robot head. Big old blast effect, a long one there. Like I said, the glasses, pointer finger. Pretty cool. Nice for Cyclops there. Here he is with the rest of the team. Here's our San Diego Comic-Con 2024 X-Men 97 Cyclops 1/6 scale figure. See all the accessories it comes with. Extra head sculpt, lots of things for his optic blast, extra hands, regular glasses on that head sculpt, blast effect, that was interesting. Magneto and Wolverine there. And there is your comparison between the original release and this new SDCC 2024. You see the cell shading on this new one. Doesn't have the sash on the chest there like the original did, and the red belt this time. Here's your 97 X-Men Cyclops front and back. And the inside with the Velcro. There's your version 2. So here's your difference between the Cyclopses. Alright, here's an exclusive for D23 2024 Uncanny X-Men version of Omega Red. You see those tentacles out the hands, long ones this time. The Omega symbol there, extra head sculpts. You get the short version and the long version of the tentacles, fisted and open hands.
You can see him with and without the tentacles. Mouth open, mouth closed. Kind of gritting teeth there. Shorter tentacles there. Long ponytail in the back. Wide open mouth. Gritting teeth there. Open mouth. Again, with those 3 head sculpts he comes with, that's awesome. There's the boots with the knee pads. The tentacles. Close shots of those heads there. There's your height, 13 inches tall up to the top of the ponytail. And here's your comparison between New York Comic Con version and your D23 version. A lot different there. Alright, here's your D23 2024 Uncanny X-Men version of Rogue as well. A lot shinier green on her this time. See all those different head sculpts she comes with. 2, 4, 5 heads, all those extra hands, plus the sentinel base, crushing the gun hand, just the glove hand, ungloved hands. Love that hair. Winking face. Showing she's stealing Iceman's powers, looks like. There's that X-Men Evolution head sculpt. Taking Cyclops powers. There's the ungloved hand. Squishing the gun. X on the chest there. There's that base. All those extra head sculpts and hands. This is X-Men 97 version they're saying. .75 inches tall up to the top of that head. And there's your comparison between the original release Rogue and this D23 version. Again, look at that shiny metal versus the matte finish there. Got a 1/6 scale Wolverine figure that's coming with that sentinel base. Lots and lots of heads. A torn chest replacement there. And here's that 1/6 scale Wolverine from X-Men 97. Showing off here at DCon 2024. Should be coming in first quarter 2025. Here's the prototype. You see the Sentinel that he's standing inside. Up close shot of the face. Kind of got the whiskers on his chin there. X on the belt. Claws popped. Got an extra head he comes with as well. There's your Logan head. There's your tease for 97 Wolverine. It comes with a Sentinel head. Ripped clothing. A torso with no shirt on. Extra claws. Lots of heads. The base. Unmasked heads. Roundabout video showing him standing in the Sentinel head. Here he is with Gambit and Cyclops. Ripped shirt. There's that head. 10 inches tall up to the top of the mask. Jubilee. Maskless there. Claws out. Shirtless with the shirt on the Sentinel. There's that Logan head. Mask down in the back. Got a little fuzz on the chin. Angry face. Going up against Sabretooth. There's that base. Claws in and out. Mouth open. There's the claw effect pieces. Mouth closed all the way. Logan head. Mouth open and closed. The mask. Teeth grinding. Ripped shirt. There's a difference in scale there between the two. Comes with a frame, or enamel pin, I'm sorry, and the base. Lots of images of it in action. There's your three Wolverines compared to each other. Here is the Mondo X-Men 97 brown and yellow costume for WonderCon 2025. Again, you can see that torso, the crazy faces, regular head, angry mouth, gritting teeth, Logan head with the mask halfway pulled off, Magneto going up against him, 10.5 inches tall up to the top of the mask. So there is your different versions of Wolverine now. You got Nightcrawler tees by Mondo from X-Men 97. Big old tail. Here he is. Turn around images here. Got a little bamf there or something with him. The sword, the tails can change. One tail can actually hold the sword, that's cool. Different face sculpts. All three swords. The Bamf smoke. Cyclops. Put the smoke all over his body there. 10.34 inches tall. Or 10 3/4, sorry. All those swords. Going up against Omega Red. There's a little baby doll. All these different head sculpts with the cell shading. Three swords. Long tail. Flight stand. There's that little doll. And all the other accessories. And then tease of Mr. Sinister coming to Mondo. First time seeing Mr. Sinister in the display at Monsterpalooza 2025. Comes with a little mask there as well. That's kind of an oozy mask, plus a communicator on his belt. Next we have another SDCC exclusive 2025, Savage Land Rogue 97 X-Men. Got the base there as well. She's got her staff, a knife, satchel on her waist. You see the different head sculpts here. She does come with 3 different head sculpts, extra hands, the necklace, the satchel, and then that base with the frogman coming out. So you get the smiling face, the puckering lips. Again, there's the necklace on her. Wielding the knife, holding the staff or cane or whatever you want to call it. There's that base with the frogman. 11.75 inches tall, up to that tall hair. You can put the head sculpt on the other rogue body as well. There's that base with the feet positions for her. Little totem on the back side of it. Puckering lips. Knife. Satchel. Alright, shown off at SDCC 2025 here. We got the Storm figure for X-Men 97. You got a Superman figure for the animated series line. There's Storm with all those different head sculpts. Beast coming, X-Men 97 1/6 scale with the lab jacket swap out. So here's the Mr. Sinister tease plus the roundabout showing him off with a big cape. Got some blast effects coming out, the crystal on his fingertip. There's that extra head coming out of the ooze, extra faces and hands. Little tentacle thing going to suck into Cyclops.
Him and Cyclops fighting with those optic blasts. His waist getting all eat up. The old man face. The eyes can have some kind of effect in them. So you can see it on the belt there, that little device on his belt. There's that squid looking thing. The old head. 12 inches tall up to the top of the cape. There's that effect piece from X-Men 97. You see the eyes, the old man, the belt, the crystal on his fingertip, the body damage. All those different head sculpts. Mr. Sinister in different angles. Alright, so here's the massive beast figure from New York Comic Con 2025 coming out Q1 2026. Price is still to be determined. Very cool looking. We have a tease here for the Jean Grey from the animated series at New York Comic Con 2025 as well. Lots of different head sculpts, extra hands, effect pieces. And here's our Mondo X-Men 97 1/6 scale Storm timed edition. All the accessories she comes with, lots of extra heads and hands. Water plant, a sword, soft goods, I think that's a necklace, we'll have to see, and then the lightning bolts. So you can see the mohawk, the big hair, the ponytail. There's the lightning effects, the hair kind of raised up like she's coming down. There's the little plant that she's putting the water on, little storm. The exit on the chest there. The lightning out of the eyes with the mohawk. Going up against some villains. Big hair down. White eyes after the sword there. You know, that lightning effect out of the eyes. Mohawk. Back of the figure showing that soft goods. Blue eyes, white eyes, ponytail, mohawk. That plant again. Got the lightning bolt earrings. Soft goods.
So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave any kind of comments, hit that notification bell so you're aware of any new videos that I have. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, hit that thumbs up, and I'll talk to you guys later.
Guys, don't forget to check me out on Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest. You can find all the photos that you want of these videos.